Kitchen's Servicescape does an excellent job of drawing customers into the restaurant area once they get off of the escalator and enter to the terminal. Corridor Kitchen is a quick service grab-and-go venue, a part of an Eastern Market concept located inside of the Detroit Metro Airport. Corridor Kitchen has a bar that serves the same menu as the main menu. However, there are some items on the menus that can't be purchased at both locations. The positives. They have iPads located all around the concept area that allow guests to remain comfortable, and the food can be delivered to them. They have a convenient grab-and-go area that allows guests on the go to just grab something and to continue to their destination. They have pleasant music that can appeal to their diverse, and they also have comfortable seating available. The menu offers variety to guests, whether it be for special needs or large families. The negatives. There are only 2 registers that are right next to each other. So, the guests that just want to grab something from the grab-and-go area become very annoyed waiting in the same line as someone that wants to order off of the full menu. Also, if you order something off the iPad, such as a pop or a bottle of water, you still have to wait for someone to bring it to you. When you go into the payment phase on the iPad, it doesn't tell you that there will be a wait. As a result, some guests end up waiting over 20 minutes for their items. Also, they have an extra register next to the grab-and-go that is never attended. There is another restaurant adjacent to the Corridor Kitchen. When both venues get busy, it can get very crowded and confusing for the guests as well as the staff. Improvements. Improvements for Corridor Kitchen. They could open the extra register next to the grab-and-go area and designate that register for grab-and-go purchases only. They could load all food items to both systems. They could also add more signs and line dividers to give guests more of a direction while waiting in line. Papa Joe's Bistro is an organic market located inside the McNamara Terminal in Concourse B with 2 locations serving the freshest ingredients to its guests. Papa Joe's Bistro does a good job of creating an open and comfortable place for guests to eat and relax in a more luxurious atmosphere that would make them want to stay and spend money. The positives. Since it is an open concept, there is a lot of natural lighting. They also have marble tables with USB ports for people to charge their phones and other devices. They also have flat screen TVs that have sports or politics on at all times. There is also sofa seating available and a lot of extra space. The negatives. Since the venue is in the back of the terminal, it can be hard to see where it is located. They have also added trees to draw more people to the area, but the trees only cover up the sign, and as a result, very few people visit the location. The menu contains the breakfast and lunch menu, but the serving times for breakfast and lunch are not on the menu. So, when guests go to order, no matter the time of day, they think all options are available. Like Corridor Kitchen, Papa Joe's has iPads installed all over the area. However, none of them work. There is a grab-and-go area, and most of the food is served in containers. This can be confusing for guests who are not aware that the restaurant is full service. Also, none of the servers have uniforms, so they look like regular people at the restaurant. The restaurant isn't in an enclosed area, so passengers don't expect to be served. There are 2 separate menus for Ember's Fire and Ice Bar and Papa Joe's Bistro. This can be confusing for customers because they have the option to order from both, and there is no differentiating between the employees that service the areas or the POS systems. Improvements for Papa Joe's Bistro. Fix the iPads. Provide and require uniforms for the employees. Provide background music for the guests that decide to stay and eat. Redesign the menu to better separate the serving times for breakfast and dinner. Also, Add more signage throughout the terminal so guests know that there is a full-service menu at their location. Some of the characteristics that could influence the customer's experience. Papa Joe's Bistro. Because Papa Joe's Bistro doesn't have any background music, customers complain about it all the time. The bistro seats also have no backs to them, and they are hardwood with no cushion, which makes for an unpleasant experience for the guests. But Papa Joe's does have a lot of natural light and an attractive color scheme. Characteristics that influence the customer's experience at Corridor Kitchen. Corridor has a lot of artificial light and can be very bright. It also has very pleasant music. The corridor also has uncomfortable seating. The role of the Servicescape. Both act as a facilitator. The role of the facilitator is to make the experience for the customer easier and seamless. A well-designed and functional facility makes the customers and the employees' experience pleasant. But if the physical facility is not properly designed and maintained, if signage is poor and the atmosphere is not functional, both parties can become frustrated and unhappy. The Servicescape as a differentiator. Both locations offer grab and go. However, Papa Joe's Bistro offers a full-service organic dining option, as well as a more refined quality experience. Physical evidence differentiators. It really comes down to the food. The quality of food is the only physical evidence that can be used as a differentiator between the two locations, for good or bad.